Welcome back, everyone, to Kirby Forgotten Land. In this part, we're gonna see the parade. Eventually.
As it goes to nighttime.
Yeah.
It's a nice little touch.
So it's always nice to stick around in a theme park past its closing, or not past its closing, during its closing, because then you get to see the fireworks and
to see the nice nighttime parade.
Yeah. It's always fun. Though I don't know why we're going to the back entrance.
I also just noticed that this has 5 Waddle Dees to save, which might be
Oh yeah.
It's been a while since I've played this game, I'll have to admit. So that probably contradicts something I said last part. It seems that it's a level by level basis the amount of Waddle Dees you save. Although I think as the later levels in each world will have more to save than the earlier ones, of course.
I think I was the one that brought that up. I don't really know. But I think I said something to the lines of the amount of wallabies changes per level. Like sometimes it'll be 3, other times it'll be 5, and other times it'll be 4 or something.
Yes,
I don't really think there's a consensus on how many Waddle Dees there is outside of level length, or maybe if the idea has a lot of fleshing out to do, they can probably excuse the amount of Waddle Dees. Maybe I don't know.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
But in this level, we're dealing quite a lot with. We saw this sort of tease slightly earlier on in the first level of the world, but these marching sort of machines, these robots and UFOs and rockets, they'll be going around at quite high speed through certain routes all throughout the level that you have to avoid.
Yeah. Oh, and
have fun with that.
I recalled. This is the level where you have to avoid the mud. This one.
Yes.
Yeah, and you actually use tornado.
In a section we'll see later.
Mm-hmm.
Although perhaps also soon.
I will say that these parade floats are kind of fast. Saw that I had to
I think it's intended to have upgraded a certain ability at this point to make it easier.
Really?
Well, if things are going fast, maybe there's because you got a copy ability scroll last part in the previous level that could help slow things down a bit.
Right. That's right. It's just...
But yeah, you use in this section is this the section you're talking about. You use tornado to avoid to stay level on higher ground and avoid the anti-jump. Well, the very sticky, very low jump mud.
Yep. But if you use tornado used at any elevation,
I think
will
it's
keep you
like
at that
tar
elevation.
or oil instead.
If tornado is used at a higher elevation, it'll stay on that elevation for a while until it stops.
Now this little bonus area has some fun things to it. First of all, 5 seconds. How on earth are you supposed to win a prize in 5 seconds? Well, I'll tell you what, you can't do it the normal way, can you?
No, you can't.
Just barely missed out.
Barely.
Such unfortunate. So
yeah,
gotta do a little. It's not that hard. Just a little bit of puzzling you've got to try out.
Yeah, you have to use the cone to break that, which reveals a button, I think. Yeah, and it'll just open up the drawbridge. Though I think this room.
Very simple stuff.
There's also something else about this room that I don't do.
Special for another reason.
It's the howl room, I believe. This is the howl room.
It requires waiting a while. Yeah. One of 3, I believe, secret HAL rooms in this game.
Yeah.
Well, this one's less secret. It's more like this one's got a HAL Easter egg in it.
Yeah.
For you have to, and you also have to hit the blue star to reset the race timer.
Yeah, which you have to bring up. The
if you cross the line, you can't just do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe if you wait, I can't remember how long, but a good lengthy amount of time. I think maybe around the area of 87 seconds, something like that, or 89 seconds. Yeah, whichever.
I think that's about right.
And I believe you have to cross the finish line within that time. Then in the middle, that entire pit fills up with a sort of a HAL, like a gardeny section with like flowers that spell out HAL on it, and all sorts of extra goodies. Don't know if it spawns though if you do the extra bridge there.
Probably not.
But yeah, it's the other two.
I think the first.
The other two HAL rooms in this game are quite a bit more devious.
I think the first one is in the first world, if I recall, because I remember one of them being in a forest.
Yeah. Perhaps it's something you can show off later, eh?
It maybe when I feel like it. Like I don't really. I never really thought about that at all. You like I think I knew of the HAL rooms before, but I actually didn't know how to really get to them. I just know
Well, if you do find the HAL room in the first world early on, you can get a few copy abilities a bit sooner that way. Although you get them all by world 2 anyway, so
yeah. That mole just threw a rock at me.
Yeah, you're saying use drill, use drill.
No, I don't want to. I want to be a tornadus.
It's very fun to use drill to sort of dash across these, because though it's mostly used for, the underground stuff, you can also use it in the air to dash through like a bunch of segments. It's a very good sort of movement tool in that sense.
Yeah. It's like, it's very clear which moves are for movement and which ones are for combat.
Though it can all be used for combat in a way, in their own unique way, but yeah. Copy ability is always designed with like unique uses in mind.
Yeah. By the way,
also didn't mention this before.
Yeah, this is the one we missed.
But yeah, the sort of water spray Kirby, you can use this to become big boy, fill up on water, and you can destroy a bunch of things with it, including like these previously indestructible cars, and also you can clean up mud with it.
I'm being really dumb here.
You're forgetting something. Oh yeah, you can use them to, like the thing at the bottom says, push them into the metal boxes.
Yeah, all that water wasted.
But they can also be used for like maybe to fill pools, to clean mud.
Water plants.
Makes you wonder what a water copy ability would be like. Yep.
What's Kirby drinking up all that water? Maybe he ate something salty.
It's funny this is like because of this a mouthful mode when it's just Kirby's just had a lovely drink.
He's had too much to drink. Kirby.
No, Kirby never has too much to drink. He always has never enough to drink.
I'll quit when I say I'm done. I quit. Yeah. If I recall, Water Kirby was a copy ability that was like a fan request that for a while didn't happen up until Return to Dreamland. It was all really because of the anime.
I don't think it was so much a fan request. I'm always sketchy on sort of whenever it's like, it was a fan request in like a show or something, and then something like that appears in the games. I'm always weary of that because I think water was just a natural fit.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, there was a water copy ability in the anime because there were some made ones. But there was water is a copy ability that has origins in sort of the unused sort of GameCube Kirby game.
Oh really?
Like in the little trailers, there's at one point we see Kirby spitting bubbles out with this copy ability previously unseen, and then by Return to Dreamland, a fully realised water copy ability is made, and it's very good actually. Really like the how its moveset works in the modern Kirby games, the water Kirby.
Well, yeah,
there's no water Kirby here, just water
Kirby,
in my mouth Kirby.
Well, to my knowledge, Water Kirby first appeared in the concept of Water Kirby was first used in Kirby Right Back at Ya for that one episode, in that one episode only.
Yeah, like I said, it appeared in the anime, and because I think there were four made unique sort of made up copy abilities in the anime.
Oh, there is. I mean, I haven't watched the show.
There's like
in
one
years.
there's Paton. Well, I only know because I saw it, because when I look at the Kirby wiki,
oh yeah,
if I want to learn about like copy abilities and stuff.
There was also that one episode that was it wasn't even part of the show. It was just a special on like that Nintendo video on the 3DS, where it was just like a CGI episode of the show, and I forgot the name of it, but it just made Kirby transform into like a shinobi like a shinobi type ability. I forgot what it was called.
Ninja ability does exist.
No. Ninja is one thing.
Oh.
Ninja is one thing.
This
was like a full-on kabuki.
Okie doke.
I think that was it. It was a kabuki Kirby, and it was like Kirby transforms into Kabuki Kirby, and he looks nothing like Kirby. He just looks like a straight up Kabuki. It's like, it is so weird. Yeah.
We've completed all the regular levels in this world.
Yeah. I needed to upgrade.
We got done with the parades. Very lovely.
Yeah, I needed to upgrade Tornado, so we're back here.
You need. There's a few. There's Crash as well, and Hammer.
Yep.
I just did this whenever I got them because I wanted to use my new tools right away. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's really any point in waiting, to be honest.
I like the idea of waiting because you get to have them all right there. You know.
I like having them. Well, the thing is that the sooner you get them evolved, the sooner you can use them before they are made maybe defunct or irrelevant. Let's say, and the more opportunities you have to use them as well, you know.
Well, as up until now, I never really had a reason to upgrade it outside of power. You know.
Well, there's utility, because Gigant's Sword is the prime example, I think, with like where it's more of a new play style as opposed to just stronger. Yeah, although this is the
it's a slower this is a slower sword. That's all it is. I mean, it has more range.
It's a lot more than that.
It's got more range to it. I will say that. But you know, it's Gigantic Kirby is more of a ability that he can like hunt monsters with, you know.
It's one of the more unique ones, I think. Like I said, there are a few copy abilities in this game where it's just the same ability but stronger, and some of them they'll stick with the same like controls and such. I mean, and you'd hope so if you're upgrading your ability, but they'll have extra, more unique things.
Yeah.
But for instance, this one, Fleur Tornado, I think the only difference is it's bigger. There is a fun little thing you can do with a fun little animation extra to it, but it's mostly just bigger.
Yeah, I think there's like a little timing thing. There's a little timing thing with Fleur Tornado that gives you more damage, maybe. Like I think when you release, like when you don't have anything on, like when you're not carrying anything with Tornado, you actually can release it, and with Fleur Tornado, you can actually just use that as an attack. I think that's.
No, it's the same.
It's the same. Oh, okay. Then
it's the same. The sort of the tornado burst. But yeah, I'm excited to talk about those copy abilities in the future.
Yeah. Well, after a good night's rest, off again to World 3, where we can tackle that freaking treasure road.
Yes, so next part, a series of treasure roads.
Yep, and then the boss.
And they maybe will have enough to upgrade the hammer as well.
Actually, I think that's the
See
only
ya.
one.